I know our brother when they call kesh. Kesh definitely show out. He say, una dey look am like say he don disappear like willy. He say he never disappear still dey the music industry. He say, you know, in a mass life, there is a time you have to take a little bit of break. He say, just take break. He say, the next step wey you wan take, he say, e go shocktalize una. E go shocktalize una. Now we meet talk am, put a picture on our leakage, dey use the math dey talk am. He say, those of una wey dey think say indoor vanish, like airplane when e enter time space. You know, if airplane enter time space, oh God, why I can't even talk this thing now? I don't to watch time film nowadays. So now come time, now come dey enter my brain. So those of una wey dey wonder say, why the cage go talk say impulse now? In a mass like person need to reason. You know, see the money they come, boom. You know, control where the money they come. You go kick leg. He said those of them when they talk say why not they sing again. He said instead that the music industry. He said but he just wash. He close in one eye. They look at those people when they form say I too sabi. He said when he go start, everywhere go bust. Those of you, if I dey talk like nothing, I mean they talk. Those of you whenever hear when leakage they use the man they talk. Oh yeah, see something.
So what happened? What was the reason for the silence? You're back with the band now.
Yeah.
But what happened? What was the reason for the whole?
Man, I'm gonna blame it on bad mental health. To be sincere, man.
Okay.
Just bad mental health. So I normally would not want to even shed light on things like this, and I'm not gonna tell anybody what the particular cause of my bad mental health was. But I mean, because I've been there, I know how it feels, and I know there are a whole lot of people, especially in a difficult year like 2020, just in the whole world generally, there are a whole lot of people in a dark place, you know, and people don't talk about it so much. Mental health. If you're in a dark place at the moment, trust me, man. All those voices in your head are wrong. They're lying to you, fam. One day it's gonna come. You're gonna see the light again, and it will be worth waiting for.
So the first Lukesh bar that comes to my mind when the name Lukesh comes around is what's the name of this song? Usain Bolt P. I can't remember what album
it
was.
Man, taking me back to the YBNL days.
Okay, Motifera. Okay, Motifera.
Okay, Motifera.
Okay, Motifera going. Okay, Motifera from you guys. What do you Maggie doing?
What do you Furato?
But I'm sorry.
Pussy niggas today. I can't even remember no more. What happened to Yoruba? What happened in English?
Èmi tí mo lo Shalanga ni mo lo
WC. I don't mean what they call.
Ilé ìgbẹ́ is what I mean. I'm like even if you
I'm
don't
like a
want,
plant. I will grow even if you don't water me.
What's the other? Oh, not issue my flow. Ogweje Buruku Lukesh, aka
Anuel Muburuku.
You want to mess with my flow? You possibly can't until the day Mr. Ibu gets
6 packs. Yes, nah. You literally just took me back. But that guy, that Lukesh of that time, that guy the para.
He the para.
Yeah, because I mean I've changed the next time. Like I've evolved. So
okay, I think that evolved is the word.
Yeah, I've
evolved is the word. So
into something better, something greater. But anytime when I still look back at that guy of 2014, 2015, 2016, like I wonder his mentality. What kind of guy is that guy? You know, the way he puts his line together, how commercial he is. Don't get lost. I'm talking about him still.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah, that guy, no, someone else.
So how have you evolved now? You mentioned it earlier. Yeah. So how have you evolved from that new cash of Efejuku to new cash of ecstasy now?
Okay.
How have you evolved?
I just feel like most importantly, I evolved as a person. Everything that has to do with a person, I evolved. That affects you in every other aspect, as per se, your environment. Okay, Kesh of back then, right? That was who he used to be. I was still freshly out of the hood, and the kind of people I was surrounded by, kind of relationships I was in, just the way I perceived life at that particular time. That was what influenced my music and everything. This new me too now is because a lot have changed. I take my health very serious. I take my mental health very, very, very serious, you know, because trust me, I've been through one of the worst cases mental health, bad mental health. Yeah. So I've just evolved, I learned more. I evolved as a person. I just became a better person. And now, because what I used to do back then is inbuilt, like I've been a bioyatus ability, do you understand? It's always been there, and it just needed me to be a better person and now give you all that I've always had, but from a different,
Everybody knew Kesh. Like Kesh, you hear Lil Kesh jams.
Yeah.
Kesh hits.
Yeah.
Then after some time, you just radio silence.
Yeah.
Then you put out a couple of
But just to know that I don't try like catch just stay,
But so what happened? What was the reason for the silence?
Yeah,
You're
man.
back with the band now.
Yeah.
But what happened? What was the reason for the whole?
Man, I'm gonna blame it on bad mental health. To be sincere, man.
Okay.
Just bad mental health. So I normally would not want to even shed light on things like this, and I'm not gonna tell anybody what the particular cause of my bad mental health was. But I mean, because I've been there, I know how it feels, and I know there are a whole lot of people, especially in a difficult year like 2020, just in the whole world generally, there are a whole lot of people in a dark place, and people don't talk about it so much. Mental health. If you're in a dark place at the moment, trust me, man. All those voices in your head are wrong. They're lying to you, fam. One day it's gonna come. You're gonna see the light again, and it will be worth waiting for. I swear. So like my EP is called Ecstasy. Yeah. Ecstasy is an overwhelming feeling of happiness, joyful excitement, and that's something that I've been starved for a very long time. And at the moment when I came out of all of that, and then I was like, oh, wow, this is how it feels to be happy. I'm gonna make music from this. So like when I was not like so consistent back then, it was as a result of I knew something was wrong, something needed to be fixed. Okay. And I was confident enough that I'm not one of them artists who just came in the industry. And no, in fact, I know my position is kesh. Okay. You understand? And a lot of people wouldn't take the kind of risk I took by leaving the scene. Try it. When people leave the scene for a while, Nigerians forget too quickly.
Yeah.
But not kesh. So like I was willing to take the risk and then just chilled. I mean, it worked out for me. I'm in a better place, bro.
A better place, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, better place. You can see everything. It's how it's shining. It's how it's skinny pop.
Yes, it was worth waiting for.
It's definitely a better place. I also like the fact you spoke about your health. Yeah. I was surprised. Kesh was this landly fellow we used to see.
Then
he came back
very playful guy.
See Mouse everywhere. I'm like, hey,
yes, so
where's he happen?
Yes, so I had to. And when it comes to bad mental health like that as well, there are a few things that can get you back on your feet. Proper diet. You need to consume a lot of fruit, vegetables, exercise as well. At least every 2 days. Contribute to your mental health. So all of that, and also find somebody who you trust well enough, who you love, who loves you as well, that you could share with. Because it's important to talk about it.
It's important to talk about it. Yeah, man can love, man. Be proud of your love, man.
Yeah,
it's just telling you people now that it has.
When I said love, I don't not necessarily relationship-wise.
Good. I wanted you to clarify.
You could love your brother.
I wanted you to clarify that.
Yeah, like it could be your brother, it could be your mom, your dad, or somebody who you trust well enough with, who you're comfortable enough with to share. Oh,
okay. Okay. So regarding Kesh, one thing people always said was, "This guy is the leader of the new school." When you came out, then like. After the Olamide the assets, then it was you and you had people around you.
Yeah.
You understand? Like,
I was the gateway for that next generation.
But now it looks like between the time that you were active and the time that you took a break, another set of
boys came.
Another set. Do you understand? New set of guys.
And I'm grateful to have been a part of. To be on the forefront of that, the new generation is a blessing. I won't lie.
Because this question actually came from online. I can't remember the song now, but it was something you were like, if I don't inspire you, I mean inspire them. So I really cannot remember.
Yeah, on Yagi level.
I think Yagi level. Do you understand? Yeah. There was a line.
Yes, they call me Lil Kesh, but deep down they call me Daddy. I inspire all the sound they have, and if they like, they copy. When I grab the mic, say I spit the fire, boy. I ain't talking no DML. I'm more private school, only ever Japalomo CMS.
Those were the bars that brought about those questions. So do you still feel like you're the king of the new school, or you're not like a graduate and you're leaving all of them in the basket?
Oh yeah, I think I like the sound of graduate, but hey, Like, I don't even leave the title to those who want to hold the title or nothing. I just want the music to do what the music is finna do. And like my fans know, sometimes like I don't even be coming on Twitter and all this thing to brag, King of News, the people say that. So I'm finna leave the comments to the people.
Yeah, leave the comments.
But they know Yagi level is king, no cap. At this point, sir, it's Emperor talk, not even king no more.
See, Emperor Yagi.
Yes, no.
Emperor Yagi.
Yes.
So if you use this line in a new song, you have to write with it a check.
So what would if I use this
If you
line?
if you use
I already
Yagi.
said it.
Emperor Yagi.
No, yeah, in the song we'll try. I said
This guy
it.
wants to wipe.
Tó bá rí Yagi tó ń bọ̀, tó bá left Emperor, torí tí bá bínú ìbínú mi ò dá kò ń lẹ́rọ̀.
No worry, no worry. It's
I
cause
already
now.
said
It's
it.
cause now.
So give me a better line. Give me a better line. I'd have to sign the check for.
Remember when I heard as I saw you, one of the first things I said was, why you would name that first track
Yagi
level, and you've explained the whole situation with it. But I really like how that project started. So I think first of all, let's start from the cover. A lot of things are happening on that cover. It looks like there's fire, then there's smoke somewhere. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So explain what was going on the cover of the project.
Okay, now funny enough, Seth, it wasn't like, you know, there's over planning that okay now like this it could be we do have to do all of that. But I'd even done a photo shoot for the cover and all of that before, but like I wasn't satisfied with any of the pictures I could use for the cover. So the other one was just like, let's just plan something, you know. And then it just did it. Like, even with the smoke coming out from the mouth, it wasn't intentional. So I was like, give me a drag. I was like, that could be a 6 shot. I take it. No, it came out like that. It was even a joint work with me and his name is $1 million. That's the creative design.
Oh, okay.
The photography was with Walter Banks.
Okay.
So then we sat together. Why don't we let's put this here, and then like, made that trippy. The fire as well is the fire like just lets you know what kind of project you're getting. So was it right that I was burning or wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was burning like I'm on fire. No joke, I'm on fire. And it's ecstasy as well. People can also relate ecstasy to a trippy feeling. So that's why we had the smoke. We had the ecstasy looking trippy as well. And at the back cover, I had me and my dog Panther on it. Yeah, man. What really gingered having Panther at the back of it is because I know nothing lasts forever. Panther is like my third dog that I'll ever own.
Okay.
Two, I had two, but they're gone already. You know, dogs are just with you for like a period of time. You guys go through that phase of life together. Before you know, they're no more. So I mean, 10 years from now, if he's no longer with me, I want to be able to say, like that's Panther. Like there's something about him that's finna live forever. Okay. Because when I'm like what 70 years old, I'm finna like look back at my picture and be like, oh Panther, in how many years? How old am I? How old am I, fam? I'm just 17. I'm gonna be 18 next year. And well, Panther, but you don't believe when I said I'm 17?
I'm just nodding with you in agreement. Let's see how I go do.
I'm 17. I'm 17. I'm finna be 18 next year. So imagine how many years I still have in front of me. Like Panther is not gonna be involved in. By the time I'm 70, I wanna look and be like, this part of Panther live forever. And I love him so much.
Yeah. Shout out to all the dog lovers, man.
Yeah, you included, cause
Shout out to my boy Max, man. So we'll talk. Let's do a quick rundown of all the songs on the project now.
Okay.
Do you understand? I told you one of my favorites is Yagi Level. That's the first song because you entered, you're like, everybody take it. You must accept that.
Yeah,
Kesh,
stop playing.
Do you understand? So you have a couple of other tracks. I love the one Love Like This with
Fireboy, that's Blood Brother.
Lil Jojuma, what's the All the Way? They have the one with Naramali. You have
the Agbani Darego as well.
Darego. Do you understand?
Try with Young John, one of my faves as well. Downtown with Shabo. Yeah, that's my G.
That whole project is like 25 minutes and makes it very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Do you understand? From the beginning to
I didn't need to do too much.
You didn't. First, why did you even put out an EP? Why not a full-length album? Because I feel you have just one album. Am I correct?
Yagi, yep.
You just have Yagi. Somebody that's had a bunch of hits as much as you have. I have just one album. I have one EP.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Like what, you think I should have done more?
I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the way my story was written is that, okay, you, this boy, you're finna go through some difficult times, and then, that's why I was away for long. And the reason why I never had any plans to drop no album. Okay. I wanted it to be an EP because despite the fact that within those years that I was not consistent, I still gave people a few things. Yeah. But Kesh is not a one-song guy. Kesh is a give us a body of work, give us back-to-back music. So I've not been consistent, and I wanted to share this new part of Kesh with the people. That's why I was like, rather than give you a single, let me give you an extended play, right? So you could really feel me, right? And then after this, I'll give you an album.
So the album is coming?
Definitely.
Okay.
Hey, God.
Yo, it's the hard hitting. You could do all styles. Like I'd like to you've shown us that you could rap on the fast beat, on the slow beat, reggae,
Give you reggae,
everything you can do it. But your own people, when they think of Kesh, they think of the heavy hitting, Efe Joku, all
this
those.
one kind of hit harder.
You get
those cause trouble, Efe
exactly,
Joku, Shoki,
exactly. But now it looks like the industry is taking everybody has slowed down. You get the tempo. That's the word. The tempo has reduced.
It did slow down some point.
Yeah. So what you have to say about that? Do you feel like tempo don't reduce? No concern me. I'll keep doing my own stuff. Or do you feel the need to want to conform to everything people are doing now?
I think it was some sort of distraction for me initially, so I won't lie. Because then, like, it's what is raining, people now want to go with, which is something I'm never going to do no more. You understand? I'm going to be original, just do it the way I feel I'm supposed to do it. Because, yeah, a few songs came at some point, like, then people now started coming down to the mid-tempo. And this thing also goes with, like, it's a general thing, not just for musicians, it's everybody. Our tempo goes up, it comes down. Sometimes, depending on the situation of everything around and all of that. So yeah, and then it kind of affected me, influenced myself to want to do those. Because then I started doing something like love story. You know, I came down at some point.
Yeah,
but now I'm aware that no, you have to be you have to be original. That's why I even went back to my rap fans. I didn't know, like, this guy, they almost counted me out as a rapper because I left rap to just focus on my bag. Fam, there are a whole lot of amazing rappers in Nigeria, no doubt, in Africa, right? But nobody ever does it like Kesh. Nobody draws those lines like Kesh will. Like, no, stop playing.
Let's leave it. So do you ever feel like people still underrate you? Do you feel underrated?
No, man, I don't think I'm underrated. I'm not underrated. I've just been missing from the scene for a while. I'm not underrated. If I was, I'm not underrated. You know, so sometimes it's just left to you to let people know. You know, like you could be a king, but yeah, like sometimes a king just want to watch you and they forget it's a king. You know,
that's just it.
Yeah. I'm not underrated, but you see. Perspective, right? Perspective. I can say I'm underrated because of I'm aware that where I'm going to is very far. I'm aware that what I'm capable of doing is just way too much than people have perceived so far. And so there are stages to it. But also if you look at it from a perspective like out here in Nigeria, and when you talk about like talented and well-known and well-loved artists, I don't think I'm underrated. But comparing when you from the perspective of where I'm going or what of the extent of what I could still achieve is right. I'm not maybe I'm underrated, man. Because me, fam, I never blow, fam, to be honest, man. Still have a very long way. I never blow, bro. There's a lot of people I could still reach out to as far as Africa is concerned. As far as the whole world is concerned. The hustle don't stop here, man. The shine don't stop here, fam. I'm a star. Like when we all look up at night, that star you're seeing, some other people could see it from miles and miles away. Yeah, so like I never even like.
So that's where you're aiming to now.
Yeah, they go far, my brother. Far gone.
As you said that thing, I just remembered something. I just heard one part of the song. I can't remember the song now, but you were like, I go slap police because of the love. And I just like, I think this boy.
Yeah, I was like that. Oh yeah, that's the fire boy.
Yeah, love like this.
Yeah, man. If I'm in love, I slap. Don't fuck with my baby. Slap you. So I beat myself. Ami is watching me now. It's a joke.
Not joke. Yeah. You don't say now he talk am. Me I just come visit him. Now he talk am. Don't be me.
But now both of us.
Now he talk am. Okay, so 2020 has been a, I don't even know how to describe this year, man. Because it never ends. Because another TV still come.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No, this year you just don't know what to expect.
We just don't know, man. But as an artist and everything, no shows, man.
I know it's crazy.
No shows, man. Everybody's just trying to adopt technology, do you understand, into selling their market and everything. But Why did you even choose to put out this project? Apart from the fact that you've been missing in action and everything, this year was a very unique year and everything. How have you survived? Basically, let me just use that line. Like,
I'm on that grace, just to be honest, man. It's just grace. That's the word to put for it, because a whole lot of people lost their lives to COVID. You know, with the NSAS protests, a lot of people lost their life at the toll gate as well. Man, it's been a crazy year. If anybody has an answer to that question, saying, this is how I survived, I don't know about you, but for me, it's grace, man.
It's great. It's
just
grace,
grace.
man. Because I feel like this is the year a lot of people pay their attention to their streaming. Like,
yeah, and that shed more light on digital. You know, just made people focus more on it, and trust me, that part of the music industry is gonna grow, especially in Nigeria more. Like, even from those that are in the business of streaming, and to the artists, to the creatives as well. Everybody knows that this is a means of, getting the bag right now. So there's more focus in it.
You have to pay attention to your persona and your music and the business and everything and all. So let's talk about Nigeria now. So how do you feel?
The whole NSAS protest, it touched me differently.
Have you had experiences?
Well, with police?
Yeah.
Yes, nah. Well, why do you think everybody came out? Because everybody could share their own side of that police brutality madness, Till now, fam, when I'm driving at night, and I just see a flashlight in front of me, like my heart just jumps, because it's like a trauma. It's just been there, even right from when I was in the hood. When you get to that checkpoint, there's the torchlight, slow down. So sometimes it's not even a police that is in front of me, just maybe some regular white flashlight, and I'm like, before I now pull myself together, forget that. It's crazy, man. That's how I came out as well, fam. You see that enters everything that happened at that toll gate. I'm connected to that thing on a whole different level, because it started the Monday when they were about to start blocking the toll gate. Fam, I got there 4 a.m. I got the video. I got there 4 a.m. Nobody was there yet, right? I was like, but you got a ginger for Twitter that let's block this road at 4 a.m., right? Nobody was there. I went to both toll gates, somebody was there. I went back home. When I woke up at 10 a.m., I saw everywhere was ginger. I said, yes. Then I went there on Monday, went there on Thursday as well. So when it got to that stage with the shooting and everything, I was just so connected. You see the old Lucky Massacre, the whole madness there, I'm connected to it on a whole different level, because I really wanted to, I wanted to come out to use my voice or something as well. Man. Nah. It's sad. I don't want to get into that because it's emotional.
Okay.
And I mean, RIP to all those that lost their lives, man.
Okay, thank you, man. RIP to everybody who lost their lives, man. One thing that people have always admired your relationship with Abidi.
Yeah.
People have always admired it. So I feel like I should ask if the advantages.
That's big brother.
Please continue. The advantages of your relationship far outweighs the negative, right?
Of course, by a whole lot, man. It does. Like, everything does have a disadvantage, and not just as regards to my relationship with Olamide. If you hit too much, as good as food is, if you hit too much, it does a whole lot of bad things to you. I'm not joking. It does, everything it's got a bad side.
Yeah.
This relationship, fam, look at me today. He called me when I was in the hood. I'm not one of them artists that was in Bariga and that was in the industry, and I've gone here, and met this artist, know this person before you got a chance. No, I was in Bariga. I got the call. So now tell me where I am today, fam. I'm the CEO of Yagi Records, bro. So how well do you think it's affected my life? In so many ways, man, and I'm so grateful, man. That's big, bro, man. A lot of the things I know today I learned from him. No cap. Yeah, man. God bless you wherever it is, man. I appreciate you, bro. I love you, man. I love you, man.
Shout out to Bado, man. Shout out to Bado, man. Do you even feel like people should still call you Lil Kesh, or you're not bigger than Lil Kesh?
Man, I get this question every time. Yeah, but man, now there's a misconception about names and brand. Lil Kesh is not just a name; it's a brand, right? I mean, after that, about how many years now? I came in 2014, 2020, 6 years right now. See all the energy and resources that have gone into building Lil Kesh as a brand. And now, so I'm not gonna let my ego now be like, I'm Kesh now, I'm not Lil Kesh.
Remove the
Never,
veil.
fam. But like when people meet me, it's just left to them to be like, oh, you're not Lil Kesh no more, you're Kesh, you know.
You're Kesh
You're
now.
Yagi,
Man.
you know. Yeah, man. No, it would always be Lil Kesh.
Always believe Kesh.
Because, bro, I'm 17. Next year I'm 18. Like, I'm so excited about my next year.
17 plus what?
I'm just 17.
Stop
fam.
capping, my nigga.
See, listen. Like, for a while now, I've just been so curious about my 18th birthday because that's when I'm officially a youth. I can finally have sex. You know, I know what it feels like. I can get a driver's license.
Let me advise you. You see, when it comes to sex, man, don't
Tell me,
rush into.
I'm so interested.
Don't rush
in
into it. You see, sex is for, don't pressure yourself.
Okay.
They might be singing about it and dancing, you know.
But I'm so curious to know what it feels
That's
like.
why I know you need to connect to a certain level. Do you understand? You can't.
That's why I'm just patient till I'm 18, you know.
Yeah.
So that I'm ready.
When you're
But is it gonna be worth it?
Yes, with the right person.
Okay, I'll just pray because sense the right person.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need to pray. You see, when sex is not just, when two people come together, it's like you are signing a covenant. Do you understand? So you need to be careful. Don't just jump in. No.
But is it as fun as people have always been? Or do you think it's overrated?
Sex is not overrated too.
Next year should come.
Next year, don't worry.
I can't wait.
Yeah, next year. Next year when? January is.
My birthday is March 17th.
March 17th.
So by March 17th, I'm 18.
Don't worry, we'll coach you through it.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
because you look like you've had a lot of experience, like you're a professional. So if you have a few tips you could give me, if you have a few tips you could write down for me, I won't know.
All right, guys.
Shebi don see am, the kesh. I gbadu your encouragement. The way you take dey encourage yourself, say life goes on. No matter, maybe you can't sing one track, sing two track, the track not sell. You still dey encourage yourself, say life goes on. Nice one. Keep on with that encouragement. Let's go to the another news.